Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a stealth camp, and as you can tell outside, it's really dark. It's about 8:20 p.m. right now, so let's go. I'm thinking of a spot around here. Here's a local oval, and there's lots of car parks to the left. Further up, there's another athletic sort of sports oval. I think it might be a bit better, but I want to find a good spot. So I'll basically check all these different spots out and I'll pick the best one. I think I found a good spot here. Right near in the oval here. This spot here looks really flat, so yep, let's get set up. I think now that we're situated, we'll get a bit of a look around at the area and see what's going on. Let's go for a walk across the street. Now down here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it well enough, there is the Maribyrnong River. If you remember a while ago from my stealth camp near a river, it's basically all the way up at the end of this river, like maybe 5 or 10 kilometers, but it's a really beautiful area. Right here we have the Essendon Football Club, so I could go in there right now and get a couple of beers, but I don't think I will. This bike path here is a really popular spot for people to go running and walking, but at this time of night there's not really anyone about. Here we have the Essendon Anglers Club, and here we have the Essendon Rowing Club. Classic style. They've got the bar upstairs and the sheds downstairs, and they can go across the road here and go straight into the water. This is interesting. So they've used old running track here from the running club up there as flooring, so that's interesting. I think what we'll do now is check out the athletics club if we still have plenty of light to see it. Probably going to be a bit of a noisy shot, but this is the athletics track here. So it looks like tonight it's going to be a balmy, well, it's 10 degrees Celsius right now. Then it'll drop to about 7 degrees Celsius at 2 a.m. and then gradually go down to about 6 degrees Celsius at the least. So it's not too bad. There's a little restaurant here just by the water that it's pretty popular, but I think they're closed now. Have a look at this. And of course, being a riverside walking spot, there's a fully set up playground for the kids, which is cool. And it's lit up at night, so that's interesting. Maybe it deters people from breaking stuff. And I haven't noticed this yet, but it has some sort of smart bin, so I guess it tells you when it's full, or I don't know. Okay, I think for real now, let's go back to the car and get dinner cooking. Check out the new build in the back of the van in more detail, which is exciting. I haven't shown you guys yet, unless you've seen the community posts on YouTube. Yeah, so I entered this road here and came down here, and I had the idea of parking in one of these spots, but the angle is, like, this is completely flat here. You can see the angle is way off, so I ended up having to park where my finger is, right there. So I'll take you around here and I will show you what I've sort of done. So you've probably seen my video where I created this. Well, I actually put doors on this now, so there's hidden storage under there. And as you know, it's got the extendable desk there. So here in the corner is a toilet I can use. I thought it would be a bit better than using a bottle at night. Here's another view for reference. Right here. There's a couple of things at the back here I need to fix. So this is vinyl wrapping, which I'm not really happy with. And as you can see, underneath here it's like just insulation, which is the same here. And what I decided to go for the roof was a marine carpet. So it's really good with like water resistance and grease and all that stuff. Then I've just done the classic plywood panel, and I've added hooks here so I can hang some stuff here. And it's the same story the other side. I've got the plywood and a couple of lights. And yeah, still yet to fix this side up, but I'll figure out what I want to do. Maybe I'll take off these panels and put plywood there so it's a bit thinner. That would be really nice if I could lower the profile, and then maybe I could extend this right against here, and it'll give me just, maybe it will go to here or something, and then I'll have more of a clear way, because you know that's cutting it fine there, and that's like the main door to exit if I know there's no one around. This couch slash slat bed is so comfy. I've added a body pillow to it just to add a bit more, you know, there's something to lean on. So I'll show you the cupboards here. So basically you can almost open them the whole way. Yeah, a whole bunch of different storage. I've got like my collapsible sink and all my stuff I use before I go to bed, and a couple of other things. Then I've got the cooker. Then I've got another shelf under there where I can store stuff in. So there's definitely plenty of room. I'm thinking of putting some storage across here. So then rather than having the stuff in the corner here, I can just have it up there, because there's no situation where I ever put my head near this. So if I can have it like come out the same as this, or like maybe like halfway, and just put like a sort of a shelf, I think that would really help clear the floor area here. Yeah, so I've been chilling out here for a couple of hours now. It's 10:50 now, so I think we better get cooking. I don't think I'm going to cook in the van because, as I said last time, this tiny little vent, I don't trust it enough. And I do have a fan here. It's just that, you know, I don't want to get poisoned by butane gas, so I think I'll just wander off, find somewhere good and cook. So I'm looking around trying to find a spot to cook. There's not much light, but I stumbled across what could be a good area to cook. So it's 11:21 right now, which is way later than I usually have dinner, but that's usually the way stealth camping goes. So for tonight, I'll have a whole packet of this lentil pasta here. Let that cook away for a bit. Once it boils, I'll strain it, and we'll add some of this tomato paste, a bit of mushrooms I got in the bag as well. And then after that, I reckon I'll cook up the pancakes here, because I don't want to come back and have to cook them again, so I'll just batch cook everything. The great thing about where I'm camping tonight is like it's a mix of like kind of residential in the distance, but then mostly like council infrastructure and also sports centres and stuff like that. I think I'll be good here. Like, they're going to see a tiny van parked and they're not going to think someone's sleeping in the back of it. Now while that still boils, I might go over here and make the pancakes. A little bit of water. stir that, see how that goes. Oh, can't do this one-handed. Now this is going to be a bit of a weird one. Because I don't have a proper frying pan, I'm going to have to put it on low heat and then put a plate over it. And then just put it on here and then bake it like a cake. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And add the sauce. Just a couple. And what we'll do is we'll use this as a lid. Does that have grass on it? Probably does. Give that a wipe. Yeah, that'll do. And put that on top. So that will allow the pasta to steam up, and hopefully that will start cooking the bottom of that. And get this and just maybe place that on top like that. I think my next priority with the van will be getting a power system. So basically I'll get a couple of lithium-ion batteries and an inverter, so then at least I can install a powered fan and then I can just start cooking in the fan, because although I do like coming out here and cooking, like not all locations are gonna allow me to do this. Main meal, lentil pasta, and then I've got this sad looking pancake here. It's kind of it's definitely cooked in the bottom, but the top is still a bit soft. But I just added maple syrup and now it's just like a cake. So I'm just going to sit here, eat this. I'm thinking I might watch the Equalizer, the original movie, Equalizer 1, because I think the Equalizer 3 is still in cinemas. So I might watch this and then go to the cinemas and watch that.
The security guard, you got to lose weight and got a test in 1 week. Now you're asking me to help you.
Well, I think it's about bedtime now. I'm just going to brush my teeth, go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. I think it's time to get up. Had an excellent sleep last night. Got us late though. At the moment it's 10:50. Oof. No condensation last night, which is good. I'm feeling everything and it's all dry, so that's a bonus. Probably has something to do with all the stuff I've added and the little condensation thingy here, but who knows, I don't know. Either way, I'm stoked that there's no condensation all over the van. Well, that just about concludes the video. If you like this sort of thing, feel free to subscribe. Check out the links below if you want to support me in the camping fund. And yeah, have a good one and I'll see you next time.